So in this video, we're going to be adding and subtracting complex numbers. To add and subtract complex numbers, it's real simple. You just add or subtract the real parts, and then you add or subtract the imaginary parts, and that will result in an answer that, again, is in a complex number in the form a plus bi. So let's look at an example or two of that. So we have the complex number -8 plus 4i, so plus 2 minus 3i. So -8 and +2 here are my real parts, and then my imaginary parts are 4i and -3i. So again, to add or subtract complex numbers, we're just going to add the real parts, and then we're going to add the imaginary parts. And so we would have -8 plus +2, that's my real, plus my imaginary part, which is 4i plus -3i. Simplifying our results, -8 plus 2 gives me a -6. 4i plus -3i leaves me with plus I. And so when I add these two complex numbers, my result, -6 plus I, again, it's in the form a plus bi. When we subtract, we do the same thing, except now we're going to subtract the real parts. So again, real part is 11 for my first complex number. The real part for my second complex number is -4. And so I would have 11 minus -4. My real part, or my imaginary part, 2i for the first complex number, -5i for the second one. And so that will be 2i minus -5i. And so again, we're going to write this in the form a plus bi. So 11 minus -4 is 15. That's my real, plus 2i minus -5i leaves me with positive 7i. Again, in the form a plus bi. So when adding or subtracting complex numbers, you add or subtract the real part, and then you add or subtract the imaginary part.